And I'd like to welcome you all to WildTech's first annual Thanksgiving program, Wisdom from the Heart. It's really much a pleasure to present and host for you all today. And thanks so much for joining us. We're going to start with some Thanksgiving greetings. So season's greetings to all. Welcome to WildTech's first annual Thanksgiving program, Wisdom from the Heart. My name is Alexander Bell, and I am so excited and honored to be your host for today's event. I would like to thank DAPL and the Washington Home for supporting this program today and all of our endeavors in the DC area. And I would also like to thank the WildTech team for contributing their time and expertise to make this Thanksgiving program as engaging as possible. As the crisp autumn air fills our days, and the warmth of gratitude surrounds us, we are thrilled together for this heartwarming celebration. Wisdom from the Heart invites us to pause, reflect, and cherish the moments that make the season so special. Today's program is a tribute to the wisdom and love that binds generations together. We are honored to share original notes and reflections from our cherished seniors whose stories and insights illuminate the true meaning of Thanksgiving. Through their words, we'll discover the profound power of gratitude and the beauty of life's simple joys. We'll also take a journey through the history of Thanksgiving, connecting the traditions of the past to the celebrations of today. And of course, we prepared engaging activities to inspire creativity, connection, and a festive spin for all, where some of you may even win a Thanksgiving prize today. Whether you're here to learn, create, or simply enjoy, this gathering is a reminder that Thanksgiving is more than a meal. It's about community, reflection, and the wisdom passed from heart to heart. Thank you for joining us in this joyful celebration. Let's share in the gratitude, wisdom, and togetherness that makes this season truly unforgettable. So let's please support all our participants in the chat and the reaction bar. We want to encourage use of these features to, of course, applaud and congratulate others throughout the event. So welcome to our first annual Thanksgiving program, Wisdom from the Heart, a celebration of unity, warmth, and Thanksgiving cheer. Welcome, and let the festivities begin. Today's event will include some history, Thanksgiving around the world. We'll be showcasing our seniors, their wisdom. Of course, we'll be having some activities that are Thanksgiving related fun. And we'll have, of course, our reflections and an overview of our program today. First up, I have a video for us to watch together, a short history of Thanksgiving. But please note there is a 40-minute documentary that we actually watched together for our Thanksgiving program this month that you can check out as well. So I hope you all enjoy and learn something new.
To most Americans, the Pilgrims of Plymouth, Massachusetts are the iconic inspiration for today's Thanksgiving feast. After the winter of 1620 killed almost half of their people, the colonists formed a relationship with the neighboring Wampanoag tribe, who taught them about fishing, planting, and hunting. By autumn of 1621, the colonists had collected enough food to feed the community through the coming winter. The Wampanoags joined the colonists for a 3-day feast in honor of their bounty. The feast probably did not include our modern Thanksgiving staple, turkey. More likely, the colonists and Wampanoags dined on roast goose, along with corn, codfish, and lobster. This 1621 harvest meal is now commonly thought of as the first Thanksgiving. Yet for later generations of colonists, New England days of Thanksgiving had little to do with the 1621 harvest festival. Theirs was a religious holiday, descended from Puritan days of fasting, prayer, and giving thanks to God. Every autumn, the governor of each colony would declare days of Thanksgiving for bountiful harvests, victorious battles, or drought-ending rains. In 1777, the Continental Congress decreed that all 13 of America's colonies celebrate a national day of Thanksgiving that year in celebration of their victory over the British at Saratoga. By the mid-19th century, many states celebrated the holiday. However, the date could vary by weeks or even months. A determined magazine editor named Sarah Josepha Hale set about establishing a national Thanksgiving Day. she passionately believed that such a day would help unite a nation headed towards civil war. Hale began a one-woman letter-writing campaign, urging politicians to establish an annual day of Thanksgiving. Her efforts were finally rewarded by Abraham Lincoln, who saw the unifying potential of the holiday. In 1863, 4 months after the victory at Gettysburg, he declared the last Thursday of November to be Thanksgiving Day. By the 20th century, Thanksgiving was a welcome day of leisure from a 6-day work week. In the 1920s, the National Football League was formed. In an effort to boost attendance, the fledgling Detroit Lions devised the concept of a Thanksgiving Day game. Parades also became a Turkey Day tradition, and department stores quickly saw their value as a kickoff to the Christmas shopping season. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade began in 1924, and year after year, millions of New Yorkers braved the cold to watch the festivities. Most of all, Thanksgiving is about family. With modern life moving faster than ever, Thanksgiving gives us a day to take a collective breath, reconnect with loved ones, and remember just how much we have to be thankful for.
Here's the turkey!
Thank you all so much for watching that video with me. Learning about the history of Thanksgiving is essential because it helps us understand the deeper meaning behind this cherished holiday. By exploring its origins, we gain insight into the values of gratitude, perseverance, and community that have shaped the celebration over time. It also allows us to appreciate the historical context of the first Thanksgiving, including the relationships between Pilgrims and Native Americans, while fostering a more comprehensive and respectful understanding of their experiences, which we definitely have to keep in mind for generations. Okay. First up for our highlighted note speakers for the day, we have WildTech Executive Director Lou August, who has provided a platform for us to be able to connect and learn so much from each other. Thank you so much for joining us today, Lou. And the floor is yours. Thank you so much for creating this note for us today.
Oh, thank you, Alexandra. Hopefully you all can hear me. It's such an honor to be on the call with you all. Thanks for taking time out on this day. I know it's a time of year and a time of week that's often difficult to attend a call like this, with traveling to family and friends and with getting ready for the turkey dinner and all. But I really appreciate you folks taking time to be part of this call. So I put some thoughts together yesterday about what I'm grateful for and wanted to share that with you. Hopefully it's not too long for everybody. So I want to keep you focused on this program. So first and foremost, I'm grateful to the District of Columbia, for the leaders, for the genuine care of seniors. I've lived all over the country, and more than any other city I've ever lived in, have I seen a city government invest and seemingly care so much for its seniors. So thank you, District of Columbia. Also, thank you, big thanks to DACL itself for venturing into the unknown by improving seniors' lives through technology and awarding WildTech this senior iPad project. That was nearly 5 years ago. So the world was a different place before the pandemic. We didn't know how disconnected people would become, and how technology can really make a difference. And so I got to applaud DACL for taking a chance and investing in this program, which is still with us today, 5 years later. So thank you, DACL, for your pioneering spirit. Also grateful for the years of working with the DACL staff. We met with them week in and week out for almost 5 years now, especially Nathan Gomez, Robert, and Yolanda. So thank you to those three especially, but really to all the DACL staff. Also for the WildTech's staff, who love our seniors and grew this program out of that love. You know, when we interviewed for people for this job, I think the thing I was looking for the most was, do they genuinely care for what we're doing and for DC's seniors? And if they didn't cross that hurdle, they wouldn't go any further in the interview process. A huge thank you to Teresa James. I know a lot of you know her. Queen Jones, a lot of you know her. Isaiah, who's been gone for a while. Tatiana, Alex Marshall, Delilah, Caroline, Derek, Alex Bell, who's of course on this call, and Zion, who's still with the program, just to name a few of our staff. It's really them that grew this program, again, truly out of the love for you all. I'm also grateful for the many supporters of this program, including Share Fund, Virginia Star, who provided most of the laptops that we give out for free, to the Greater Washington Community Foundation. You really need to have a vision as a foundation to support a program like this because it's pretty much all new. So a huge thank you to them. But we're especially grateful to Shenlyn, Crystal, Tiffany, Patricia, and Phyllis from Washington Home. Really everybody at Washington Home. They recognize the value of what we're doing here with the Senior iPad program. And really they supported us when we needed it the most. When the funding picture was changing dramatically because pandemic funds were drying up, it was Washington Home that stepped up and really, really kept us going, and not only going, but giving us a chance to even grow in the future. So huge, huge thank you to Washington Home. But most of all, I'm grateful for all you. I'm grateful to our seniors who are part of this program. I've witnessed and been part of the genuine care, the kindness, and the love you have for each other, even before this call started. It's just great listening to the chatter back and forth. Now, I'm a senior too, and I'll be 66 next week. And you all give me really renewed meaning in this later part of my professional life. And that really means a lot to me. I mean, it really literally pumps life into me to feel like what I'm doing for my job is making a difference in your lives. So thank you so much for that. Because of you, I have more hope, more happiness, and I literally believe that you've extended my lifespan. So a profound thank you to you all, and I wish you all a joyous and family-filled, love-filled Thanksgiving. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Lou. Let's all say thank you and show our gratitude for Lou's note for today. Thank you so much,
Thank
Lou.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lou.
Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you. Appreciate everything.
God bless
Thank
you.
Thanks,
That was
everyone.
Thank you,
awesome.
Lou.
And continue working with us.
Please.
Thank
Keep
you.
it going. Keep it going. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes, we
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy
Thanks.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Oh, well, once again, thank you so much to Lou for coming on, for presenting, and for showcasing your gratitude for our seniors today. We really appreciate it, and thank you so much. So next up for our program, we're going to be looking at Thanksgiving around the world. So did you know that while Thanksgiving, as we know it, originated in North America, cultures across the globe also have their own unique ways of giving thanks. This video will take you on a journey around the world to explore how different countries and cultures celebrate gratitude and the harvest season.
Hello, this is Danny from T&D Productions. It's that time of year when Americans all sit down and relax with their family, friends, or co-workers for a big feast to celebrate being thankful for what they have. Thanksgiving has always been a national holiday since 1870, but had been celebrated for 100 years before that. However, the U.S. isn't the only country that has a Thanksgiving. Many other countries around the world have their own version of this holiday. I have compiled a list of some of those countries. But first, if you like this, please share this video with your friends and loved ones and subscribe. Also, hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm. So, without further ado, here is a list of countries around the world that have a Thanksgiving holiday. First, let's go to the American neighbors up north, the land of the Mackenzie brothers and William Shatner, the country of Canada. Celebrated on the second Monday in October, Canadian Thanksgiving is a lot like its American counterpart. Families get together and chow down on turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, and other great foods. This Thanksgiving predates the American Thanksgiving by about 40 years, when Martin Frobisher and his crew celebrated the end of a very treacherous journey in search of the Northwest Passage and landed in present-day Newfoundland. The crew and Frobisher were thankful to be alive and celebrated with a feast. This has continued on since then. Another country with a Thanksgiving is China. They refer to theirs as Zhangzhujia, or the Mid-Autumn Festival. This happens on the 15th day of the 8th month of the lunar year. This Thanksgiving is a 3-day feast, celebrating the harvest and family. One of the traditional foods is a mooncake, a delightfully light pastry on the outside with a dense filling on the inside. The festival is linked to the legend of Chang'e, the ancient goddess of the moon. It celebrates the full moon, believed to be the brightest of the year. Closely related to Zhangzhujia is the Korean Thanksgiving known as Chuseok, or Autumn Eve. This is held at the same time as its Chinese counterpart. On Chuseok, families go back to their families' hometowns and spend quality time with each other. There's a large feast with all sorts of Korean foods. One of the traditional items of Chuseok is syeongpyeong, a rice cake made into a ball with honey or bean paste inside. The day before the feast, families traditionally make syeongpyeong together as a bonding activity. This Korean Thanksgiving is all about the family. There are a lot of odd places that celebrate Thanksgiving thanks to American influence, one of which is Grenada. This tiny nation in the West Indies had a coup in 1983, and its democratic government was overthrown by a dictator.
On Sunday, October 23rd, the United States received an urgent formal request from the 5 member nations of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States to assist in a joint effort to restore order and democracy on the island of Grenada.
Thanks to then-President Ronald Reagan, the coup didn't last. Because the American troops were there for the American Thanksgiving holiday, the people of Grenada adopted the traditions and made their own Thanksgiving Day, which has been held every year on October 25th, the anniversary of the U.S.-led invasion. Another country that gets its Thanksgiving from the Americans is the African country Liberia. Founded in 1821, Liberia was an American colony for freed slaves. Their Thanksgiving is held on the first Thursday in November to commemorate the country's founding as an American colony. And we come to Norfolk Island, near Australia. Americans also influenced traditions there. This Thanksgiving came by way of American whaling ships and one Isaac Robinson, a whaler who became the American consul. One day, he decided to celebrate Thanksgiving by decorating the pews of the local church with palm leaves and lemons. After Robinson died, the locals kept up the yearly tradition along with a great feast with family and friends. It is celebrated on the last Wednesday of November. Let's get into some non-American inspired Thanksgivings. In Germany, there's Erntedankfest. This is a harvest festival mainly celebrated in the rural parts of the country. It celebrates the fall harvest and gives thanks for the bounty of crops that was yielded. As one would probably guess, this is more of a religious holiday held on the first Sunday of October. Kinro Kancha Nohi, or Labor Thanksgiving Day, is the Japanese version of Thanksgiving. Here, the Japanese celebrate their labor force and give thanks to each other for a job well done, followed by drinking and everything that may follow. The modern-day version of this holiday has its roots in the ancient harvest ritual, the Yanami no Matsuri. Well, there you have 8 different Thanksgivings from around the world. There are many more. What do you think? Is there a Thanksgiving celebration you know about?
Once again, thank you so much for watching that video. And no matter what part of the world you're in, there is most likely gratitude celebration at some point during the year. So if you learned something new from the past two videos about Thanksgiving, just to check in, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, if you learned something new about a country, you may have not known that there's Thanksgiving is celebrated there in one way, shape, or form, or there's certain, traditions and cultures. It's quite amazing to see all these different traditions around the world. So thank you so much for your hands. I really appreciate it. Next up for our program, we have for our note showcase is Ann Dennis, who has been consistent in advocating and participating in our program for more than 2 years now. So let's welcome Ann, and thanks again for coming on and presenting your note for us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me, Alex. My demonstration or my participation note is about a cake that I recently learned how to bake. And I was interested because it's all in one bowl. And I took it down to the church a couple of Saturdays ago for our November senior Thanksgiving little program. And so this cake is a pumpkin cake. And I've written the ingredients for you in case somebody wants to try it. Usually what I do is when I'm baking any kind of cake, I measure out everything that needs to be measured. And then I put everything on the table so that when I start to work, everything is in place and I can go down the line with it so I don't miss any ingredients. This cake is calls for 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of ginger, 3 cups of sugar, 1 cup of vegetable oil, 4 eggs, 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2/3 cup of milk. Originally it called for water, but when I made the first one, I did not like the texture of the cake, so I made it 2/3 cup of milk. 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 3 cups of flour. You mix together all the sugar, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, ginger, eggs, oil, and salt. I also sift my flour, though some recipes don't call for it. I find you find a better mixture. So you sift your flour, put the baking soda in it together. Then you add the flour, or you beat up all the other ingredients that are within the sugar. And you, oh yeah, you got pumpkin. I forgot. Thank you, Brenda. Oh, that's great. Okay. You use a cup of pumpkin puree. And I read over this, and Alex read over this, so I'm sorry about that. But add a cup of pumpkin puree. That's the main ingredient. You're right, Michelle. That is funny. You preheat. You add the flour in 2/3 to make sure that your batter is smooth. And after that's beaten, then you put in your milk and your puree, and you beat that around, and you grease a pan, and I use the baking spray. You bake it, you put it in a 350 oven, and you bake it for about an hour, and I use a tester or a knife to make sure that it's cooked all the way in the middle. Then you take it from the oven and you cool it about 10 to 15 minutes in the pan, and then you place it on your plate or cake plate or your cake carrier, whichever you want to do. The glaze is 1 cup of powdered sugar, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 or more tablespoons of milk or heavy cream. I use heavy cream, but you can use milk. And you make it a consistency that's not real runny, but not too stiff that it won't do a little running. And this is a picture of what it turns out to be. And I hope you enjoy if you make it. And I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. May God bring all of you many, many blessings. There's special ones of you on here, and I'm not digging the rest of you, but you stuck by me when things were really rough. So I just want to tell you that I'm thankful and grateful for you. And may God give you all the blessings in the world to everyone.
Oh, well, wonderful job, Anne. Thank you so much. I love this recipe, and you created it yourself, and you took that picture, and I really love that. So thank you so much for sharing. You did an excellent job. Let's all say thank you to Anne for the recipe for today.
And
Thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you, Anne.
And
Thank you very much.
Delicious.
Don't forget to
Looks
put
delicious.
that pumpkin in there.
yes, don't forget to put the pumpkin.
Yeah, don't forget to put
pumpkin.
pumpkin in.
So you take the recipe off. Remember, it's
We
a
made pumpkin cake instead of pumpkin bread.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
thank you so much,
Uh-huh.
Anne. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you again, everybody.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great job, Anne. Thank you.
Anne. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much again for presenting your recipe for us today, Anne. Thank you so much. Next up for our showcase, we have Jordan from DC Public Library, Jordan Johnson. He's from the Outreach and Inclusion Department, and he presents an app for us every 2 weeks that can utilize your DC library card with. So like services that otherwise would cost, if you have a DC Public Library card, you can utilize those like Canopy, LinkedIn Learning amongst those apps. And he also does a monthly interest group session with us with various topics and activities. And we really appreciate the time that Jordan puts in for his sessions. And at a last minute notice, unfortunately, we are unable to have Jordan on, but he still wanted me to go over this note with you all, which I think is very interesting. So just give me one moment. Going to make sure that we have it up on our ends. Give me a second. Thanks so much, you all. And he provided a lot of great information. So let's make sure to check this out. So this is the actual note that Jordan created. So he has a holiday quote for us. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. That was said by Oprah Winfrey. He also shared a quote from Maya Angelou, be present in all things and thankful for all things. And I think those two quotes are definitely something to live by. So let's remember these words for our holiday this year. And he also wanted to highlight some upcoming library programs. So there's a program called Strength and Balance. So I hope you get to see this. Give me 1 second. All of the information here, so, Strength and Balance. This is tomorrow. Palisades Library, exciting exercise class. Quite interesting for that. We also have another resource. Let's see what this one is, Tech Help. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. For this one, Tech Help. On-site technical support for customers. If you need any tech support, Bellevue Library, tech representative. This program holds every Thursday at 3 o'clock in conference room B on the 3rd floor. So another on-site, another event that you can take advantage of or service from Jordan. Here is another one, chair yoga with Beth or Tai Chi for seniors, gentle yoga for seniors. That one looks quite interesting. Let's go into this one right here. Gentle yoga, utilize mat and chair poses. I own a partner program. Wow. So again, it's just great to be able to look at the different events or see what the library has to offer. And this one right here looks quite interesting. The Motorist Green Book Exhibition Tours. So Saturday, November 30th from 11 to 12, you can discover this book. So it's an exhibition. Wow, how interesting. Okay, and last but not least, he shared a recipe with us for today. So this looks to be a sweet cornbread recipe, potato cornbread. Wow, cornbread muffins. And you can see the recipe here, print recipe, the ingredients, the instructions. Doesn't take too much at all, things that you most likely have at home, which is great. And you can see the recipe. So I'm actually gonna share this link here with you all in the chat so you can take advantage of this recipe as well. And another thing he wanted to share with us is this family activity. So again, you know, Google is your best friend with finding different things to do and get inspiration. So here are some activities that you can take advantage of. So if you like post-walk meal, turkey bowling, flag football, giving thanks at the table, that's something that you can do this holiday. A gratitude game, volunteering, starting a grateful jar. That sounds like a great idea. Pumpkin tic-tac-toe, a pie baking contest, puzzles, Thanksgiving trivia, making a family tree. So wow, there are just so many different options that and things that you can do this holiday. So I'm also going to share these here in the chat. Okay. And last but not least, for Jordan's note for today, he shared happy Thanksgiving. So he may not be with us today, but let's say thank you to Jordan when he views this and when you all view this on YouTube as well. So let's all say thank you so much to Jordan from DC Public Library for sharing this information with us today.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Jordan.
Thank
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving.
Jordan.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank you,
Thanksgiving.
Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Jordan.
Yeah, our next note for today, again, thank you so much, Jordan, for presenting, is from Geraldine Smith, an FY23 senior. She's been in our program for almost 2 years now. She won't be here with us today as well, but I will be showcasing her note and what she wanted me to share with you all today. So hello, Geraldine. I know you're watching us on YouTube, and we hope you're well. And we appreciate you very much. So she created this note with this beautiful image of some Thanksgiving plants. Our guest channeling yesterday did a wonderful job of talking about some of these plants and their history. And she shared, when you have heart, or when your heart is always full of love, you will always celebrate Thanksgiving. She also wanted me to share, when you have sincere and honest thoughts in your heart, your reward is the continual spirits of Thanksgiving. So that's a great quote to live by and a great, motion, and definitely something for us to think about year round. So thank you so much, Geraldine. Again, let's all say thank you to Geraldine for creating this note, and we'll be seeing you on YouTube soon. So thank you, Geraldine, for creating this note.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you,
Happy
Geraldine.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Geraldine.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right. Our next activity for today are some Thanksgiving DC events. So of course, this is a DC program, so always would like to know what's going on here in DC as our daily email and our sessions. We like to keep you all informed of what's going on. So here are just some events that you can take advantage of this Thanksgiving season. So first up, we have the Trot for Hunger. So every year, that's going to be tomorrow, Thanksgiving morning at Freedom Plaza. So they've done this for many, many years. It's this Thanksgiving is the part of a time-honored DC tradition. SUM's 23rd annual Thanksgiving Day Trot for Hunger 5K. As the largest and only DC-based trot in the region, we are excited for our community to join us for our in-person, but also virtual race. You can kind of do that as well. So you can go to this site, look up more information, and hope to, you all, some of you get to check out this event. So thanks so much. All right, so going back, another thing that you can do this Thanksgiving season, you can see Elf in concert at the Kennedy Center So this is another link. You can view all the different times and the tickets available. You can see the price range, the run time. But look at this blurb about Elf in concert. So it's great that you can learn more information about what's going on at the Kennedy Center. They have a lot of Thanksgiving themed programs, so make sure you all check this out if you'd like. It's November 29th through the 1st. Next up, have you all heard of Zoo Lights before at the National Zoo? With it, now in its 16th year, this annual Holiday Light Spectacular welcomes visitors to walk down festive pathways and explore immersive displays throughout the zoo. You can see the weeks that they're open. So pretty much from this 22nd of this month to, for some folks, the 12th of January, the 2nd, 4th, around the beginning of January as well. So this is an experience that you can definitely take advantage of as well. I really would love to visit that this year if possible. So here's another thing that you can utilize, or an event that you can do. Season's Greetings holiday exhibit is located at the outdoor garden. So Season's Greetings 2024 at the US Botanical Garden. It's a beautiful garden. And you can see the greenery that they've displayed, featuring model trains and the gated outdoor gardens, festive lights, holiday decor, and DC landmarks. There's a display of model trains as well. So more information, evening hours, train display. Wow, it's so interesting to learn about what's going on in our area. So here's another event that you can take advantage of. Two more. Have you all heard of Light Yards? This is located at the Yards, DC in Southeast DC, 305 Water Street, every night from 5 to 10. You can view this new family-friendly art experience. This year's installation is called Swinging Bells. Isn't that gorgeous, right? So another link, another thing to utilize, and another place to visit. If you have not visited before, it's a great way to spend your holiday. And last but not least, this article right here has a lot of many different DC events that you can take advantage of. Like if you want to visit the Gaylord National Christmas, if you want to do Christmas at the Museum of the Bible, there's there. Lulu's Winter Garden Holiday Pop-Up. There's the Zoo Lights, holiday festivities. There's the holiday tree lighting at City Center, DC. So that's this coming Saturday. Wow, Jordan Sparks will be there. That's amazing. So with these different links and events happening, I hope you all get to take advantage and really just get to utilize and take advantage of being in the DC area where so many different things occur. So thank you all so much. If you learned about a new event or a new place or a new thing that you'd like to do over the Thanksgiving holiday to either yourself or your friends and family, please raise your hand in Zoom. Again, if you enjoyed learning about these events, want to check some of these out in your time and throughout this holiday season, please raise your hand in Zoom. Thanks so much. I love all the hands. Thank you for participating. Really appreciate that, you all. And last but not least, for our senior notes today, we have Yvonne Irvin, who has consistently attended our sessions for almost 4 years now, making her one of our first participants of the program here in 2021. And she just goes to show how lifelong learning can have a positive impact on your life. So again, let's say hello and welcome to Yvonne, and thank you so much for presenting today.
Well, thank you so very much, Alex. I've enjoyed the program thus far. It's been wonderful. Let me say that what you're looking at is a novel, or I should not say a novel, it's a self-help book that my book club read called Outlive. The author is Dr. Peter Attia. And in summary, it says, by paying attention to food, sleep, exercise, and your emotional health, our lives can be not only longer, but much more fulfilling, allowing us to participate in programs such as the Senior iPad program offered by the District of Columbia Department of Aging and Living, and of course, WildTech organization. So that's just a summary of the book, which you might explore in the DC Public Library, which is where I got my copy, or you can read parts of it online. The second picture shows something else that the District of Columbia intentionally presents so that seniors such as all of us who are on this call can live healthier and longer lives. It's called Fit DC, and I've just shown one of the presenters, but there are about 4 or 5, and they each give a different exercise. This program is offered every morning at 9 a.m. for just 10 to 15 minutes of exercises tailored to seniors. They are guaranteed to not cause any injury. And the chief exercise presenter, Coach Sherman Nelson, says, because we're staying at home doesn't mean we must stay still. So please check out these 2 resources designed to enrich and lengthen our time with family and friends. Your friends and family will appreciate you for that. And I'm very grateful for everything that was mentioned in Lou August's letter this afternoon. I'm so thankful for this season of gratitude and for the iPad program. And I'd just like to add to my what you've shown on the screen, Alex, something that was on TV just this morning. A Dr. Mina, M-E-N-A, Merhom, M-I-R-H-O-M. You can reach him by drmerhom.com. And he says the practice of gratitude will really put a new lease on our lives. And we can do this by taking time to reflect every day on what you're grateful for. It might be a small thing, but be grateful for it, for friends and family, or just a phone call. And he said one way that would be helpful is to keep a journal. And in that journal, you can be reminded at the end of the day of everything for which you should be grateful. I'm grateful right now for the opportunity to share with you what Alex has allowed me to share this afternoon. So thank you so much to my fellow seniors for the inspiration, their passion, the information they share, personal and otherwise. And I'm so ever so thankful for you, Alex, for your generosity of spirit and time that you share with us every single day. Thank you again.
Oh, thank you so much. We're so grateful for you, Yvonne. Let's all say thank you so much and show gratitude for Yvonne's note for today.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
Great
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank
Happy
you.
Thanksgiving.
That was
Thank
Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you.
So
Very nice.
much.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Beautifully said, Yvonne.
Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much for being so kind. And thank you again, Yvonne, and all of our senior presenters today as well. Okay. Next up, we have an app that you can utilize. I actually just shared the link to it in the chat with you all. So this is an app you can take advantage of on your iPad and your phone. I'm actually going to be using it on my computer as well. So we're actually going to be doing our trivia right now. Okay, that's why we did our hands in the beginning. So we are going to be providing or giving out 5 holiday ornament prizes for our trivia today. So if you would like to answer the trivia question, it's multiple choice. Please raise your hand in Zoom. And if you get the answer correct, wonderful, you get a prize today. If not, we'll go through the questions until we have 5 correct answers, 5 winners for today. But there's also some other things that you can do with this app. But again, you can get it, download it on your iPad. The link is in the chat. So thanks so much. I see your hands for today. But again, I'm going to showcase this app. This is called the Thanksgiving app. So with this app, there are so many things that you can do. Again, it's very simple, but so fun. Look at this. With this app, you can look at facts. So did you know the popular Christmas song, Jingle Bells, was actually written for Thanksgiving? The song was composed in 1857 by James Pierpont and was originally called One Horse Open Sleigh. Hey, didn't know that, right? Another fact, wild turkeys can run 20 miles per hour when they are scared, but domesticated turkeys that are bred are heavier and can't run quite that fast. There's also how to cook a turkey. So it gives you step-by-step instructions on what to do. So step 1, prepare your turkey, preheat the oven, calculate your cooking time, which I think is amazing. You can have it stuffed or not stuffed. So if you notice, if your turkey is stuffed, it takes around 30 minutes longer for it to cook. So you can put in the weight and it tells you how long to cook your turkey for. Put your turkey in the oven and it actually starts a timer for you. You know, you can utilize your timer on your iPad or your phone for that, but it's great that it does it actually here in this app for you as well. So that's quite an amazing option. And here's the Thanksgiving countdown. So there's 9 hours, 30 minutes, 10 seconds until Thanksgiving. There's also a funny turkey, so you can interact with the turkey. And that's pretty fun. And even here's some greeting cards that you can share. So if you choose a greeting card, you can actually choose a photo from your Photos app, and you're able to put that photo here in this section right here. So if I choose a photo, you're able to add any photos. So this one right here, for example, this is interesting that, again, you're able to do this. So you're able to check this out. Yeah, with your iPad. So again, I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 second. I hope you all enjoyed the app so far and get to take advantage. Okay, give me 1 second, and let's go ahead and get started with our trivia for today. So there's going to be, with the app, again, please utilize it with your friends and family. You can choose 5, 15, 30, or 50 questions. So we're just going to pick 30 so we have enough. But again, first one to raise their hand. And if you get it correct, you win a prize for today. So don't forget to raise your hand. So yeah, let's go. Thanksgiving can occur early as November 19th and late as November 22nd, November 22nd, and as late as November 28th, the 22nd or 29th, or from the 20th to the 30th. Please raise your hand and share your letter answer choice, please. Okay, we have an iPad. Please unmute yourself and then share your answer. Okay. All right, have to go to the next person. All right, Miss Brenda T, Brenda M, sorry, what do you say? What do you think the answer is?
I say C.
Okay, let's see if you are right. Almost, but there's another chance, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go through with another question. Don't forget to raise your hand, okay? For the next question, please raise your hand after the question is shown, okay? Next question. While turkeys were first domesticated in Brazil, Italy, Canada, or Mexico, please raise your hand and share your answer. What do you all think it is? Any takers, please raise your hand in Zoom. Any takers? Again, you must have your name in Zoom as well. So please make sure your name is showing in Zoom so we can address you, okay? Thank you so much. We have Gracie. What do you think the answer is?
I'm laughing, but I'm going to say Canada.
Canada, okay. Almost, once again. Thank you so much. Again, you have another chance to try. So again, we're all learning so many new things today. Let's do one more. Let's see, another one. Can wild turkeys fly? If so, how fast? No, they can't fly. Yes, up to 55, 20, or 15 miles an hour. Okay, Ms. Brenda T., what do you think?
C.
It's up to 55 miles per hour.
I was
Wow,
gonna say that.
wild turkeys fly. That's okay. Thanks so much. Again, we're learning so much together. All right, let's go for another one. The Greek goddess of corn is Grainophilia, Ceres, Demeter, or Cornucopia? What do you all think it is? These are some great questions. Any takers? Green goddess of corn. Okay, Miss Dolores, what do you say?
C.
Okay, and you're right. Congratulations, Miss Dolores. You are our first winner for a set of holiday ornaments. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Good job. Amazing. And just make sure you raise your hands, okay? So we're kind of gonna go through the questions. Keep your hand raised for the question, okay? So Ms. Dolores, you have won a prize. 4 more. Which president was the first to establish Thanksgiving as a legal national holiday to be held the fourth Thursday in November? We just learned about this in the video. Franklin D. Roosevelt, James Madison, Lincoln, or Jefferson? First hand up was Brenda T. What do you say?
Lincoln.
Oh, it was Roosevelt, the first one as a legal national holiday. Yep, good job. And again, we learned something new. Thanks so much. Again, keep your hands up, you all, for the next one, okay? Every year, 50 million pumpkin pies are made using fresh pumpkins, Mazur's canned product, Libby's canned product, or organic pumpkins. Okay, again, the first hand that I see is Anne. What do you say?
I'm sorry, I didn't have my hand up, but anyhow, let me see. I think or fresh pumpkins.
Okay, let's see if that's it. Nope, Libby's canned product. Again, who knew, right?
Well,
wow.
that was my start. That was the first thought, but then
yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And let's go with another one. Which food had no place at the first Thanksgiving? Cranberries, turkey, potatoes, or corn? No place. Okay, Brendan M., what do you say?
Turkey.
No, it's potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. Again, really, these are some great questions. Our next question, pumpkin pie was first introduced to the holiday table at the Pilgrims' second Thanksgiving. Was it 1623, 1589, 1723, or 1824? Any takers, please raise your hand. Okay, Gracie, what do you say?
I'm going to say 1623.
And you are correct. Great job. You also won a holiday ornament prize today. Congratulations. Thanks so much. We have Miss Dolores H. and Miss Gracie. So you two have won a prize. Thanks so much for your participation. Our next question, this is concerning what we just saw. Can wild turkeys fly? Just males? Yes, no, or just females? Oh, wow. That's a spin of that question. Okay, again, yeah, Yvonne, what do you say?
I say B.
Yes, great job. Good job, Yvonne. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. We have 3 winners, 2 more for this trivia session, but again, learning so much. Congratulations. Which fact about corn is not true? A kernel of corn is mostly starch. The average ear of corn has 800 kernels. In Kentucky, corn is usually planted in April. Or D, the scientific name for corn is Pisum sativum. Which fact is not true? Great question. Anyone taking it? Okay, all right, Miss Tylene, thanks so much. What do you think the answer is? You got to hit unmute in the middle, okay? Yep. Okay, Miss Tylene, you got to hit unmute in the middle if you would like to answer, okay? Make sure you hit unmute in the middle. Okay, Anne, what do you say? Thank you so much.
I think it's D.
Okay, D, let's see. And you are correct. Good job, Anne. Thank you so much for participating. Great job. You're our fourth winner for today.
Thank you so
Love
much.
it. Uh-huh. And we have one more, just one more, you all, one more. And let's see who wins the last set of prizes. In which year did America's turkey almost go extinct from loss of forest habitat and overhunting? Was it 1967, 1930, 1897, or 1990? Wow, this is a great question. I'm not sure. So what do you all think? Any takers for our last question? Another good question. Any takers, please raise your hand. All right, Miss Brenda M., what do you say?
Well, I'm guessing. I'm going to say D.
Okay, D.
Yeah.
Almost. You got the 19 part. Almost, you got it. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the next question. Thanks so much. Love it, learning so much. Approximately what percentage of American homes eat turkey on Christmas? Is it 50, 74, 15, or 92% eats turkey on Christmas? That's a great question. Okay, first hand I saw, Miss Sandra. What do you say? What do you think it is? Got to make sure you hit unmute in the middle.
92.
Okay. You said 92, Sandra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, it's
Ooh.
50. Wow, 50%, half and half.
Wow.
That's amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, thank you so much. Let's do, come on, one more prize. What year was the first known pumpkin pie recipe recorded? Was it 1967, 1589, 1796, or 1890? First known pumpkin pie recipe. Wow. Any takers? Any takers? Okay. Yeah, Sandra, once again, what do you think the answer is?
67. What's that? 19. The first one. A.
Almost. Yeah, I know, right? But again, you raised your hand first, so you got another chance, okay? We have two more for this round, so let's see. The earliest Thanksgiving in Canada was held in 1578, 1778, 1878, or 1678. We learned about it in the video. So again, any takers for this question? If you don't get this right, we'll take a few hands for the last question. Okay, Brenda M., what do you say?
I'm going to guess 1778.
Oh, 1570, wow, great. This is some great information. Okay, so for our last one, I'll take 3 for this one, okay? If you get it, great. If not, will still be great. French people will say Happy Thanksgiving as, wow, this is a question. I'm going to choose another one for you all, okay? So let's see what we get. There you go. How does Arkansas rank among the other states in turkey production? Is it first, 10th, third, or second? Any takers? I'll take 3 answers. Any takers for this one? Okay, just for the ones that have not won a prize already. Okay, let's see. Miss Tylene, what do you think? What do you say? What do you think the answer is, Miss Tylene? We'll, you can unmute. Miss Sandra, which one do you think it is for this one? Yeah. Again, Sandra. Okay, Brenda.
Okay. I'm going to say
Yep.
C.
Okay, C for that one. Brenda, what do you say? Brenda M., what do you say for your answer?
I'll say D.
Okay. And let's see, Miss Pamela as our last one. What do you think the answer is?
C.
Okay, we have two C's. We have Pamela. We have, yeah, let's see what the answer is. So let's go with C. And it's the third. So good job to Miss Pamela. Great job. You won our prize today. Miss Pamela, congratulations. Just making sure I have that down. And I think it was, yeah, and Brenda as well. Thank you so much. Congratulations to our winners for today. I hope you learned a lot about our Thanksgiving trivia, and thanks so much for attending the trivia and participating. We have Miss Dolores, Miss Gracie, Miss Yvonne, Miss Ann, Miss Pamela, and Miss Brenda as winning a prize for today. So again, congratulations. Let's all say congratulations to all of our winners for our trivia. Thank you so much, winners.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Congratulations,
Thank you so much.
everybody.
Congratulations
Thank
to the
you
winners.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Yep,
you.
yep,
Congratulations.
yep. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Congratulations, you all. And as a note, and as our last thing for our prizes, our three seniors that created a note today, so Anne, Yvonne, and Geraldine, you also won a piece of Masai jewelry for creating your notes for today. So again, congratulations to you two as well, and for Geraldine as well. So thanks so much for creating your notes today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, you all. Love it, love it. And I also have a note for you all before we end our program for today. And I just wanted to highlight our YouTube channel. Just last week, we reached 500 videos on our YouTube channel. Woo woo, 500 videos. And special thank you to Zion, who's not on the call, but certainly does edit and upload all of our YouTube videos, all of these recordings. We're so thankful for you, you know, from our staff. And of course, you all get to check out our videos. We have so many views. We have almost 17,000 views on our channel. We're looking to get 20,000 and to be able to share the information with so many different folks. So our advanced sessions, our modules are there, our Tuesday, Thursday presenters, our travel calls, which we all enjoy so much, our past events as well. So please make sure you check out our YouTube channel and share with your friends and family. You can find it in your daily emails, but also if you search for the WildTech channel on YouTube, you'll be able to view it on your device. And as always, if you need any iPad assistance or would like some tech resources, don't forget to give our help desk a call or an email at the number that you see listed or the email that you see listed down. And our live calls are taken from Monday through Thursday from 11 to 2 on Monday through Thursday. So make sure you check out our help desk. But for Zion, let's say thank you so much for uploading these videos. And I hope you get to check our channel out throughout the weekends. So let's all say thanks to Zion.
Thank you, Zion.
For uploading these videos.
Thank you, Zion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zion. Thank you. Thank you so much, Zion. I really appreciate you.
Way to go, baby girl. Thank you.
All righty now. So for our last remarks for today, for our closing remarks, thank you again for coming on our session today as we come to the close of our Thanksgiving program, Wisdom from the Heart. Let's take a moment to reflect on the meaningful experiences we've shared today. Through the heartfelt notes and reflections of our cherished seniors, we've been reminded of the power of wisdom, gratitude, and connection. Their words have inspired us to embrace the season with open hearts and an appreciation for life's simple blessings. Exploring the history of Thanksgiving has deepened our understanding of the traditions we celebrate and the values they represent. As, of course, the activities we've enjoyed together have shown us the joy of creativity and togetherness, even in the simplest moments. As you leave today, may you carry the lessons and the warmth of this gathering. Let the wisdom shared inspire a holiday season and encourage you to create new memories with loved ones. Thank you so much for joining us, for celebrating with us, for making this event so special. From our hearts to yours, have a wonderful Thanksgiving filled with joy, gratitude, and love. And last but not least, I just want to see if any of our interest group guests have anything to say, or if you'd like to share anything. But first, Lou, would you like to share any closing remarks before we end for today? Any of our interest groups guests as well
Sorry,
would like
guys,
to share any thoughts?
Yeah, thank you all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family if you got them around. Enjoy your friends if you got them around. Enjoy the food. Hopefully you got a lot of that around. And we look forward to meeting back with you December and driving out some great programming again. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for the way you all care for each other. And just have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much, Lou. We appreciate you so much. Annie, did you want to share a word or two?
Sure. Thank you so much for inviting us, Alex, and thank you, each of you, for joining these sessions that allow you to socialize and learn more about technology. In my particular case, I'm very happy that I can get to see your faces, and I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to share memories and stories with you. Since we started the program, we have been very lucky to work with some of you, and we hope that in the future we can continue making that possible. Again, Alex, thank you so much for inviting us.
Thank you, Annie, so much. Hi, Dwight. Thanks so much for your session this month. It was so informative. What would you like to share?
Basically, same thing as everybody else. I wanted to say thank you all for not only having me twice this year to present to you all, but also for being an outstanding group. Definitely one of, if not the best group I got to present to this year. So thank you all for being incredible, having wonderful questions, and for this amazing, beautiful Thanksgiving presentation that we had today. Thank you as well, Alex, for not just inviting me in, but also inviting me to this as well. This was very lovely. I enjoyed it highly.
Thank you so much, Dwight. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much, Dwight and Lou, and for Annie for sharing their thoughts for today's session. It was such a pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We're so blessed and grateful to be able to work with each other and learn from each other, especially togetherness, I think, is a theme and something that I've learned this year, to be able to learn from each other. That's how we can learn and teach and be able to benefit our community. So thank you so much for all of your participation today in our Thanksgiving program. Safe travels, and see you next time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. See you on Tuesday for our next session, and have a wonderful rest of your day and holiday. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yes, have a wonderful
Everyone.
holiday.
Everybody.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Everybody.
Happy
Around.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody. Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Bye.
everyone.
Happy
Thank
Thanksgiving.
you.